This is a popular game, Paintball, a game I enjoy playing. At one point, I was doing fairly well at it. I was always in the top five of the players, and then I stopped playing it quite so often. So I'm not quite so good anymore. I may not be any good at all now. I do have a rare gun, but honestly, I don't like guns where I actually have to press my button on my mouse over and over again. So I'm not interested in actually using these non-automatic weapons that I've got. Like, for example, I've got the golden gun, which gives you extra credits per kill. If I were to use an auto clicker, then it'd be no big deal, but I don't have an auto clicker right now. So I just stick with the shattered rifle. So basically the idea of this game is that you're on a team and you are trying to kill the, or shoot the, with paint, I guess it's not a kill. You're supposed to shoot the opponents with paint. Oh my gosh. Right off the bat, I got shot. Oh dear. Not a good start. You're supposed to shoot your opponents with paint in order to get points and stuff, and that allows you to buy other guns. It doesn't sound too challenging. It's not too challenging. This is a popular place that some people come through. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, darn it! As you play, you see at the bottom of the screen there it says radar, sentry, drone, and nuke. That's the number of kills you have to get each of those items, and you can get those items more than once. Getting a nuke kills any enemies that are currently in play. So it's really beneficial to have that. I'm gonna try to. Ooh, somebody's sniping from up on top of there. I'm gonna have to get her, because otherwise that's gonna be a problem. Although it's kind of hard to get her. At least I assume it's her. Yes! Alright. Woo! Somebody was trying to get me. I think I'll hide here for a minute. There are certain places I like to hide. I usually don't sit here. There are a lot of different kinds of guns in this game, and each gun has its own special effects. As far as oh, I got killed. As far as the noise and the action, so there's lava gun, and there's a gun that grabs you by the foot and pulls you up into the air with a balloon, and there are a bunch of other kinds of guns out there. I'm going to show you one of my favorite places to hide and shoot at the bad guy, or not the bad guys, but the other team members. This is one of them. I like being here. I find that it's pretty good, especially if I aim way out there into the yard like this. People tend to not pay attention to the shots being fired way that far away. They may not even notice where the paint is landing because the splats don't get bigger over time. It doesn't accumulate, in other words. So, and there, I could use the radar right now, but I really don't need to know where everybody is. All I gotta do is just sit here and wait. And that is, oh, somebody snuck by me because I was hitting a tree. So let's see if I can just stop them from doing that from now on. Now, this is not a very active way of playing this game, but I find that on this map, less action is better. Finding a good spot to hide in is really nice. You could also come over here, and you could hide over here and shoot enemies from that position, and that'll work very nicely as well, until somebody jumps in like a window or something behind you and snipes you. But now I've got I've got a little robot that's going to protect me. Oh, darn it. I shouldn't have gone over there. I saw her shooting. I thought I could sneak past and zap her, but clearly I overestimated what I could accomplish. Ooh, I got somebody without even seeing. I'm going to get this girl, though, that got me before. Got her! Ha ha ha! Now, the nice thing about having this, this sentry here is that anybody who wants to shoot me will now have to shoot through the sentry to get me, which means they'll have to destroy the sentry before they can get me. Which is nice. Admittedly, I have no aversion to being a little bit chicken and hiding behind a sentry. Oh, once you get enough points, you can get us a drone, which floats above your head. And in this game, the drone actually has the ability to ghost through walls, which I don't like, and I've actually requested that they get rid of that feature. But at this point in time, it is a possibility to ghost your drone through any kind of wall, even a force field, which some people use to spawn camp, and that really irritates me. Especially on this game, if the opposing team gets all the way over to where your camp is, there are some players who will just sit there and they'll have their drone going back and forth, spawn camping everybody over and over again, and it's very, very, very unfair. Very, very annoying too. And oh, she got me again. She's hiding in the same spot. I'm gonna have to fix her bacon. I'm just gonna have to be careful not to get killed by her. She hid. Right, so actually I'm gonna run across here. Oh no, I got stuck. Darn it. I got stuck and somebody shot me while I was stuck between the boards. Well, that's okay. I'll just come back. I really don't care how many times I live, or how many kills I get or whatever like that. I just try to do the best that I can. Oh, darn it. Dang it. Ah! Alright. So there are several maps. This is one of the maps that I personally prefer. Some of the maps are more difficult than other maps. I prefer to stick with the maps like this one that give me more chance of survival, I guess you could say, than some of the other maps. At the end of the round, which is another 3 minutes and 30 seconds, there's a vote. You can choose from one of 3 votes. I will warn you, there are some people who exploit this game so they can shoot through walls and stuff like that, and it's very annoying because they can basically get anybody. They don't have to use the drone exploit or anything like that. They're just cheating, flat out cheating. Alright. Oh, you took out my sentry. How dare you? Woo! Man, I guess I shouldn't have stepped into that doorway, should I have? Got my butt chewed up that time. Guess I'll just try to stay alive over here. Maybe snipe people from the side here. Or maybe not. Doesn't look very safe. I want to be safe! Oh, keep me alive! Gotta stay alive! Gotta stay alive! Alright, I guess I'll try going up on the second floor. Sometimes being on the second floor is fun, and sometimes it's really, really, really freaking difficult. So easy for that kill. Oh well. Some people will just sit here like this, shooting at that spot. There's a ladder going over the wall at that point, so some people will take advantage of that. Some people will sit here aiming at the force field over here. some people will actually, let's see if I can get up there and show you. You can actually use some of these trees that are quite close to the wall, and you can climb up like this, and then walk. You can run along this wall, and hopefully get some kills without being killed yourself. And then once you're in this kind of a position, you're... I don't actually do this very much. It can be, oh no, somebody launched a nuke. I hope it's on my team, otherwise I'm going to get nuked off this. Yeah, it's on my team. Okay, I'm safe. So the nukes are selected. They only kill the enemy team members. So we've pretty much got them trapped. I'm really hoping nobody spawn camps. And yeah, so when I say spawn camping, what I'm doing is from a distance. There is some risk, although this particular position is low risk. What I really mean is getting up close, putting a lot of guns right nearby, droning, especially though ghosting the drone through the wall and the force field to kill people where it's really hard to avoid the drone if you're inside. So that's something that I really don't like. Okay, so in a moment here you're going to get to see the... Okay, so there's concrete, which is a challenging one. Bridge, I like. Castles, also kind of challenging. It's not that they're not fun, it's just that they're less popular, they're more challenging in certain ways. But every map has its strengths and weaknesses. One of the big weaknesses of this, there are two spawn-in points, one on this side and an identical one on that side. And somebody can ghost their drone through these walls to kill people inside of the spawn point, which is really, really unfair. And I totally abhor anybody who does that. I think that they're just really, really unpleasant people. So there are two primary ways to approach the enemy camp. One of them is this bridge up here, but you can also approach it from down below, which I will show you. So to get to the lower one, oh, and I forgot, I'm sorry. If you want to, you can go up there like those two are doing. Everybody with the green smiley faces is on your team. So you can go up there. Oh my gosh, nobody's paying any attention, including me. Wow, they're really skunking us. Wow, oh my gosh, this team that I'm on, I don't know what they're doing, but they're like asleep or something. Because they just let everybody walk. Oh lordy, they just they're just letting people walk in. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. It's really quite surprising to see that happen. And yeah, you gotta watch out for the sentries. If you sidestep the sentry, you should be able to destroy it. But if you just try to do it head on, you'll die. Oh, come on. I am not having much success right now. Sometimes you can do like this. You can just sit here and shoot people, and they just don't notice, especially if they don't see paint collecting on that post over there. So I'm just going to do this for a while, just to give my teammates a bit of a rest from the onslaught of people coming into our base. Oh darn it! See, that's the risks though, is drones can fly in and beat you up. So I'm going to go down here and try to get down here and take them on. Now there are different strategies. You can go like this, raking back and forth with your shots across the bridge to the other side. And I find that for some players it's very effective. Some people are very, very careless. They don't look for shots. Oh, and by the way, you can use shift to run. They don't look for risk in going across the bridge. But they're... Oh, trying to find her and I couldn't quite pinpoint her, and by the time I realized where she was, it was too late. Ah! Alright, so let's try this again. Now, oh, by the way, one of the things that makes this game a lot of fun for younger players is the ammo is unlimited, so you don't have to think about that. All you gotta do is think about getting the opponents. Sometimes you can hide back here and shoot for a while, but eventually somebody's gonna come and get you. So I don't like to do that. Another strategy is you can stand up here on the ramp and just wait for people to shoot, or come down the ramp and then just quickly aim. Oh, there's somebody. There's somebody. And just try to get them when they come down the ramp. But unfortunately, sometimes people will sneak around to that ramp or to this ramp here, and they'll get you. So that is a definite risk that you have to be... Oh, and there's the gun. That you have to be careful about. So, let's see if I can... Oh, somebody destroyed that gun that got me before. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Oh, good shooting, Mama J. I don't know how you managed to get that shot off, because that was a pretty... I mean, that requires some pretty good aiming. But I got you back. So... yeah, Mama J thought she could get me. But instead, whatever that name was, I didn't really catch the name. If you have a sniper, you can shoot from right, across like over here, like that girl was doing. You could also go on top of the, above the big doorway there, to shoot. There are lots of options. Doing it from below can sometimes be very successful. Wow, that kid is just really persistent in shooting from that location. So let me see if... Oh, and you can zoom in with a right click. I forgot to mention that. Oh my gosh! My base is just being swarmed by these guys. So I'll go down here for a bit. And hopefully I can mess up somebody down here. There we go. Drones are pretty good at taking out sentries, because sentries, that's their weakness. Sentries are not good at dealing with drones. But on the flip side, everything has a weakness. So, dealing with... Oh, thank you. For some reason, you can't place... darn it! So for some reason, you cannot place in most of the base of your enemy. Whoa, that was just... surprise, we're coming to get you. Okay, see, now that's something I don't like. She's trying to, she's got her sentry there, so I'm gonna have to get her from the other side. If she's still there. Oh, somebody got her already. Good. That's the way to deal with somebody that's up there or hiding in that corner like that. It's really the only way. Gosh. I think I'm just gonna... I usually do the lower bridge. It's a little bit easier. I mean, you can still get shot from up above, but generally speaking, you have a better chance of getting to the other side. I mean, I can do it on top too, but this just seems to work better for me. And when I've got careless people coming at me one after another, that really works out well. Now, there is one place... Darn it! Ugh! Alright, there is one place where you can actually post a gun against on the enemy's side. And I will try to show you without getting killed again where that position is. But basically, I'll show you first by shooting that area, and then I will... Dang it, this person's doing difficult. There we go. Got them both. So it's right there against this wall. I'm going to try to get there before they get up. Yeah, so unfortunately she probably just killed my sentry after she killed me. But at least I showed you where it is. Oh no! I'd rather be dead than feed Mama J. But too late. So yeah, that's almost done. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there are lots of different kinds of guns you can choose from. This is the basic one everybody starts with. You've got, and each one costs a little bit more of the game money. Some of them, each of them has strengths and weaknesses. Some of them are more powerful. Some of them are faster. Some of them have special effects. Some of them just, I really don't think they're worth it. If you are a paying player, the money gun is really good. It's a very fast gun, and it helps get you money. I don't know a lot about these guns here, but I've heard that this one is very good, and this one is very good as well. And then there's, during the winter time, these will be available for a certain time of period. I wasn't playing at that time, so I missed all those. I've also got the Shattered Sniper, which is not actually very good. This is not actually as good as some of the other rifles out there, but it's pretty good if you manage to get it. I've never seen that on sale. I haven't seen that on sale. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for now. I've been going for 22 minutes. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget, please be a nice gamer.